before investors were coming into Nigeria, extracting minerals and cutting them away, shipping out to other places to develop the industries of other nations. And we said, no, there must be local value addition. You can't just extract our minerals through a model that we call from pit to port. Now you have to process locally, even to a certain percentage, whatever it is. Now, there are advantages of this local value addition. One, it creates employment. It catalyzes the local economy. It enhances beneficiation to the local environment where the investors operate, where the mines are. And when you combine all of this, it creates increase into the contribution of the sector to the GDP. When we took over, the GDP contribution of the sector was like slightly over 1%. But today, according to the Bureau of Statistics and NAITI and all these agencies, measuring agencies, the contribution has shot up to over 4% to the GDP, the gross domestic product. And when you look at that in terms of numbers, it's really critical. It's humongous. I tell you, when we resumed in 23, the total revenue accruing or derivable from that sector, which I met on ground, was about 6 billion naira. Now, having put in place some of these measures, these policy reforms and creativities across board in the sector, a year later in 2024, we recorded 38 billion revenue naira. And by the close of last year, it's jumped to close to 70 billion. And we are still looking up. We are still counting the numbers. So, given the efficiency that we've put in place, the zeal, the enthusiasm, and the diversion of local and international attention to the huge potentials of solid minerals in Nigeria, believe me, the numbers keep rising in terms of the revenue windfall to Nigeria, and the success story is still continuing. And that trajectory that we have set is to make Nigeria the hub of minerals in Africa. Just recently, I announced the takeoff of a gold refinery, the project in Lagos. And there are others that are still in various stages of development across the country. In lithium, for instance, we had before 23 or so, by 150,000 tons of lithium production, But given our local value addition and the efficacy of our incentives and the policy reforms, investors are coming into the sector in droves. And by last year, at the close of 25, production of lithium had jumped to over 350,000 tons. And we'll resume 150,000 tons. So from all angles, the indicators are just shooting up. And so we're very, very happy with the results.